and this is kind of why I think HEX is really a special token. Now, because of this, right? Besides sort of HEX is was sort of an anomaly. It was sort of like an RC20 token that did extremely well, but that it did really well because of what? Big community, cool leader, viral leader. Okay, boom, did really well. But if we look at the space, right? The next best performing tokens were something called L1 tokens, where basically, screw you guys, I'm making my own Ethereum. So you had a lot of things like Avalanche, Solana, even though they fucking crashed, a lot of them have crashed and burned, Phantom. Like you had these other tokens, which are basically their versions of Ethereums, have done extremely well in price, and HEX is creating one. So you can imagine this charismatic leader with a big following, big community with a bunch of YouTubers, as well as its growing population, taking all that and then creating their own Ethereum. Could you imagine what could possibly happen with their own version of an Ethereum? It's interesting. I'm willing to take a bet on that. I'm willing to take a big bet on that. Even if it's a fucking complete dud or whatever, I don't think it will. But like as an example, it is like if there's smoke here, there's a fuck ton of smoke. It is 420 blazing in here. It is hotboxed in here in terms of like the possibility of what that could possibly do. Imagine. Most other L1s are horrible at marketing, man. Outside of when some gigantic whales finally come in to really pump up the price and stuff like that, and price ends up like really getting people into the ecosystem and stuff, they're terrible at holding on to those people. Now, right now, we're at the bottom of a bear market. We have 300 plus people watching us right now. Most YouTubers are lucky to get 20. Now, the HEX community is a very active, powerful community, and because of that, they're the community that's held the most amount of their community from leaving. Believe it or not, even though the price is down right now, trust me when I say if you look at other communities, they're dead in the water right now. And this this very large amount of people, if they're going to launch an L1, it's very like it basically, because of how much people there is and how passionate they are about their L1 and their pulse chain, it is going to be pretty much the most successful L1 to ever launch. Now, will it supersede Ethereum? No. Outside of Ethereum just completely fucking shitting the bed, but it's going to be basically either, if it's not going to be the second largest L1 or the biggest L1 besides Ethereum, it'll be the second. So we're talking about it's going to be one of the most used L1 in all of cryptocurrency off the jump. And then on top of that, because of how resilient the HEX community is, because that's the backbone of the pulse chain community, right? Because it's mostly Hexicans in it, you can get this virality effect.